Good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this, and welcome back to Persona 5. So in the last episode, we went through Kanashiro's palace and reached the treasure room, amassing quite a bit of money and loot. We also fused some personas for the fight ahead, as well as advancing our strength confidant with the twins. So right now, it's Sunday, so that means it's Outeru time.
What do you want?
Another place we need to go is the bookstore.
Welcome.
We're here to get Medjed Menace, a book on the hacker group Medjed, be knowledgeable about internet crimes. And before we head off to the hideout to send the calling card, I'm gonna sell off the loot that we got in the palace and kit our group up for the fight. So I'll meet you over at the hideout.
What's the matter?
All that's left is the calling card, right? We should send it out at once.
No.
I would agree, but it will not be as easy task this time. Yeah, nobody actually knows him.
Yep.
There's so goddamn much I want to write on the calling card, too.
No.
Guess we should send out the calling card.
Now the question is, how do we deliver the calling card to him?
Yeah, we don't know where he lives. Why not use the same method as before?
It sounds like Makoto has an idea in mind.
Ah, you're back.
So what ended up happening with the calling card? Makoto took Ryuji with her. She specifically mentioned that he would be fine and we have nothing to worry about. I wonder what she plans on doing with him. Has anyone heard anything from either of them? Nope. I see. I'm sure it'll be fine if Makoto's there with him. I'd definitely be worried if Ryuji was going alone, though. You have a point. I suppose we will find out tomorrow either way. For now, we should get some rest. Yep. See ya. We're finally going to strike tomorrow. Let's get some sleep so we can be in tip-top shape.
Well then.
So as usual for the night before the heist, we're gonna do some crafting.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna save first. And you guys will get to see the perfect run.
I see. Okay. What are your thoughts? Okay. What are your thoughts? Okay. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. All right.
Well then.
I wonder what these posters are all about. It says it's from the Phantom Thieves. Look, there's a bunch over there, too. Is this some kind of stealth marketing campaign? Junior Kaneshiro. Who's that?
Hey!
Get to read Medjed Menace. Good or evil, the threat of Medjed can be felt all over the world.
What are your thoughts?
There's danger afoot in the internet world too, it seems.
Hey, hey! Oh my god.
It's already July, huh? I hate the rainy season, but when it ends, it's just hot. The humidity is what kills me about Japanese summers. I miss the dry heat of California. Not to mention, July and August both have 31 days. Summer is long. Now then, Mr. Amamiya,
How about you?
do you know the reason why July and August both have 31 days? Because someone pretentious said so.
That's correct.
You may already know this, but the months July and August are named after the Roman emperors Julius and Augustus. Augustus named a month after himself, just like Julius. However, he felt like he would be losing if his month was shorter than Julius's, so he added a day. It's a mystery why men are so stubborn and prideful over silly little things like this.
Nice going!
Well, as far as you're all concerned, you're just lucky to get a long vacation. But before that, you have exams. They start on the 13th next week. Don't forget, okay?
Now then.
Next Wednesday, huh? You better make sure you study.
Excuse me, sir, but, I found this on the car. There's something written on it.
Read it.
But...
I said, read it!
Sir Junior Kaneshiro, the money-devouring sinner of gluttony, you indulge in scamming others with horrendous methods that target minors exclusively. We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail. From the Phantom Thieves. Isn't this bad?
What of it?
If something happened to you, I mean, if the higher-ups find out about this...
Don't waste your time worrying about this useless shit. Just keep quiet for now.
But it's posted all around the city. People are talking about it online, too.
All of you, bring me your earnings. If you don't surpass your quota, I'll kill you.
Yes, sir.
Phantom thieves, don't make me laugh. Hey, we're leaving. They'll pay. pay for this.
I see. The calling card's been posted all over Shibuya.
A good idea, no? Given the theatrical nature of this one, Kaneshiro must surely have been contacted about it.
Not bad. You truly are the brains of this Phantom Thieves operation. Ryuji, you should follow her example.
You know, I'm the one who went posting it everywhere, right? I mean, I had to get dressed up so they wouldn't notice me. Come now, we don't have the time for idle chit-chat. Let us get moving.
It's finally time.
We're going up against a truly horrible criminal this time. That dick ain't gonna stop us now that we got our awesome new member. Makoto, you remember how all this works. Once we steal the treasure, the palace will crumble, and the palace's ruler's heart will change.
Wow, you got that quick. I think Ryuji's still struggling to comprehend it all.
Now, let's settle the score.
Evil adults are nothing more than garbage, and I am no better. I will resolve this, I swear it.
Sounds like you're fired up. All right, Joker, give us the signal.
It's showtime. I should write something.
All right.
Let's go.
Is that Kaneshiro? He was waiting for us.
What the hell?
A safe? This wasn't here the last time we came. He changed the entire room so quickly. I guess this palace isn't a bank for nothing.
Greetings. Welcome to my private city bank. I'm surprised you made it here alive. It seems you're quite lucky.
Lucky? Don't be ridiculous.
We're gonna change your heart and make you confess everything you've done. That'll save all those people who are suffering because of your shitty actions. Even the police are struggling to deal with you, so this will make the public believe in us too.
Those in power work the ones below them to the bone for money. Such is the hierarchy of the world. Just accept your fate as a source of my wealth.
We'll never agree to that.
And hierarchy? You have to be out of your mind.
All of that was forced on me too, you know. I went through shit until I crawled my way out of the dregs. Now it's my turn to profit on everyone else.
Still, don't you think you're getting back at the wrong people?
What a pitiful man.
It doesn't matter whether you're clean or dirty. Only the clever come out on top. The strong and the smart devour the weak. That is the natural order of things. You damn brats who think you know the world through the shit you read online will make perfect prey.
He is utterly hopeless.
It's always the fools who get tricked. Fools who have to pay for their foolishness. And if those fools don't learn, or they have to suck it up and stay as plain stupid fools.
Will you just shut it already?
I guess there's not much point saying anything to you fools. This is where my gracious lecture ends. Now then, I hope you're ready to work as slaves here for the rest of your lives.
That's outrageous.
I'm gonna swarm all over you and squeeze out every last penny! take care of this myself. What's up, yo? Now come get some!
You filthy fly on dirty money! Get the hell out of my face!
Fine! Here we go, you pieces of shit! Fight all you want, but I ain't gonna forgive you! Being young is such a crime. They're naive, they're reckless, and on top of that, they don't even realize how stupid they are. Now I couldn't just sit back and not cash in on those idiots, right?
Get him, Joker! This money grubber's getting a one-way ticket to redemption!
Persona!
Persona! Me! Yeah! Persona! This one! Persona! Okay.
Eat this!
Can we win this?
Persona! You're mine.
You missed? Come on, Joker! Have this! Get ready! Go!
Now,
Persona!
what you do?
Out of our way!
Persona! Ravage them!
Time for my persona! Ha!
You're just gonna keep going at this to the bitter end, huh? No more games, then. I ain't gonna forgive you punks for this!
That's our line. You had better be prepared.
Persona! Take this! I'll use my persona!
Eat this!
You'll pay! Not bad if I say so myself.
Let's go. You're mine.
Witness my resolve! Keep at it, Joker! Corner him!
Damn it! You goddamn punks!
Show no mercy! Let's finish him!
The hell? You punks are stronger than you look. Looks like I gotta bring out my big guns!
You're all buzz and no bite!
We'll see about that. Time to roll out! Here he is, my guardian robot!
A pig?
This is my conscious swine model definitive mechanoid, Pegatron! The one who gives me the real background, you know! It's time for you all to go to hell!
Damn it! I didn't expect he'd have something like this up his sleeve.
Joker, make sure you have us regroup if you think we're at a disadvantage. That thing's a giant. If it attacks us while we're at low stamina, we won't survive.
Persona! Jakukaten!
Hardcore! My other self! Huh? I appreciate it. Thanks! Let's do this! How about this? Persona!
Persona! Go down!
Time for my persona! Thank you! Oh, that's a big help! Persona! Eat this! Persona!
Let's go.
Thank you!
You punks are really pissing me off. You called my Piggytron a pig earlier, right? Were you talking about me too when you said that? If you were, I'd tell you all the strength. Down Piggytron! Super VIP bar! Cry all you want, but I ain't gonna forget ya.
It transformed? Don't tell me it's going to roll into us!
Calm down. Persona! There!
Persona! Take this! Let's do this! Take this! Persona! Feel my rage! Careful.
Let's go.
A big one's coming.
You're mine.
Hardcore! My other self! Huh? Persona! This one! Persona! How's this?
Persona!
Persona! I'll finish you. Persona! Go! Persona! No holds barred! Ow!
Come! Ravage them!
Persona! Thanks. Thank you. Persona! Ha! Persona! How's this?
Damn it! How dare you hurt my Piggytron so much! My Piggytron's gonna lose! No, that's impossible!
It's already been decided. You are going down.
Cry all you want, but I ain't gonna forgive ya!
Is that bastard going to rush us again? What's the plan? Should we knock him off like earlier? Or do you want to find another way out?
Let's see what we got.
As you know, Kaneshiro is a money monker. Tossing an expensive item his way might draw his attention and serve as a distraction. Let's give it a try, Joker. It's your call what item we throw. Joker, we'll need to use an item to distract Kaneshiro. How's this? It smells like sweet, sweet cash to me.
What do you think of this, Joker? It might work. Maybe?
How about this? I have doubts about its effectiveness, though.
How's this? Yup.
What is that? It's got the shine of something pricey. Go collect it, Piggytron! Right away! This'll make us a fortune! Damn goodbye, yo!
Did it work? You don't need to worry about getting rushed now. Nice work, Joker.
Persona!
All right.
Persona! Take this! Persona!
Use my persona! Prepare yourself!
This ain't half bad, yo. Maybe I can pick up a girl or two once I pawn this thing up.
Kanashiro's completely engrossed. Attack him while he's off guard. It's only right that a moneymonger like him is destroyed by money.
Persona!
He's all yours, Queen.
No holds barred!
All right. Level up. Okay.
Nicely done. Put it to good use.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
Kanashiro.
I'm not gonna let anyone have it. This is my money.
You stole it all from innocent people.
Fine. I'll call off the debt.
Fine? You're still sounding pretty condescending.
You're right. I'm a poor, ugly idiot. How am I supposed to live a normal life like this? It's all because of our society. We people can't lead a happy life, no matter what they do. I'm a victim too, you know. Yeah, none of this is my fault.
The more you talk, the more pathetic you sound.
I just wanted a place where I could belong. You get that, don't you?
Bullshit! All you did was surround yourself with people you could use, solely for some easy money.
And you think you're the only one who's got to deal with being labeled? Me? And all these other guys. We're all fighting against that.
But don't worry. You'll finally have a place you belong. Somewhere you can make amends. For the rest of your life.
We're gonna do something about that distorted heart of yours. Free of charge.
I'm glad you understand. Now hurry up and return to the real Kanashiro.
Seriously? You guys don't have any tact. Especially with that incredible power. These palaces could net you loads of cash. You could do whatever you wanted to people's hearts.
We're not like you.
Where do you find meaning in that naive sense of justice? You know, there's already someone out there taking full advantage of what palaces have to offer.
Huh?
What?
I'll let you in on a little something. There's a criminal using other people's palaces to accomplish whatever they damn well please. They don't care about consequences. Psychotic breakdowns, mental shutdowns, anything goes.
Is that the same person Madarame's shadow spoke of?
Spill it! Who are you talking about?
Don't even bother. You are nothing compared to them. Better be careful. A chance encounter with them could prove fatal.
We can think about that later. Grab the treasure. There's no time.
In that case, we should take that large one. Wait, what?
Treasure.
What's gotten into him?
Ah, not again.
This is so cool! Wowee! Being a human is great! It's shiny, shiny gold! Huh? You shouldn't throw animals, damn it!
Enough already! Let's get it in, everyone! Hurry!
Okay, all set.
Fine. Wait, there's no road! You guys are so careless.
Ow.
Oh, I think I cracked my ass.
On, are you alright? Is yours cracked as well?
Of course not!
Isn't it supposed to be, though?
That's not what I mean! More importantly, it's dangerous for us to just charge out like that! Everyone's staring at us!
Thank goodness nobody was hurt.
I wouldn't say nobody. That briefcase.
It appears to have been the cause of Morgana's demise.
That's not what I meant. Isn't that Kanashiro's?
You mean his treasure?
Hey, the light's red! Where should we open it?
How about at karaoke?
We'd have security cameras to worry about there.
Oh, I got the perfect place.
Huh?
That's right!
I was just in the mood for some coffee, too.
And we need to fix Morgana up.
So warm.
This place is oddly calming.
Thanks.
Have you learned anything new?
It's sealed by a rotary lock. We'll need the combination to open it.
Ow!
A rotary lock, huh? I knew it.
How did you get that?
I simply memorized the combination. I saw him open and close it so many times after all.
Well, that's scary. But amazing, too.
Oh, that burns! Hey, hurry up and open it! Oh.
How much is this?
I believe one stack is 1 million yen. Huh?
1, 2, 3. There's 30 of them in here.
30 million yen. Even after splitting it, we still each get 5 million.
Holy shit. It's gonna be deluxe pork soup combo for me from here on out.
You have to think bigger than that.
Yeah, think the whole shop. Or maybe the franchise.
Not to bring down the excited mood, but does this money look real to you?
What? Children's bank!
Oh, for real?
I guess this represents how everything he did was an act to make himself seem tough.
No!
Well, hey, at least it feels like we totes busted this case, right?
What do you mean? Is busting a case good or bad?
Both!
To think the reward for the Phantom Thieves is feeling they totes busted the case. How funny.
Hold on a second. Even though the contents are nothing more than trash, the case itself is quite nice.
All right then, let's sell it. Glad we got that sorted.
By the way, Morgana, have any of your memories returned?
No, not at all.
Come on. Did that hit to your head make you forget even more?
It's easy for you to talk. You're not the one who lost your memories.
You have amnesia?
Something like that. He does remember searching for treasures, though.
I hope your memories return soon then. So, what happens next? First, we wait for Kaneshiro to have his change of heart.
Oh, it's gonna be big this time. People are gonna make a huge deal out of it for sure.
Hey, you know what Kaneshiro said at the end there? About that criminal using the metaverse?
Yes, I was bothered by that as well.
No point mulling over it now. Let's wait and see how Kaneshiro's change of heart goes first. We should probably just lay low for a while.
I never thought I'd hear those words coming from you.
About my request. How long is it going to take? This incident happened at the school you're supposed to be presiding over.
Excuse me, sir. We need to speak with you at once regarding the fishing organization operating out of Shibuya.
Fine. I hope you remember who gave you that position to begin with. Our other operative gave us a list of candidates without delay. How different from a certain someone. Yes, of course. Please continue your investigation.
We did all we can, right? All we need to do now is await the results. I wonder what's gonna happen when he has the change of heart. Do you think he'll turn himself in? That seems likely. I hope he spills everything to the police. Well, there are still a few lingering worries, but I believe we did well. Sure did. Right? We were going up against a real criminal after all. Yes, he managed to steal the heart of a notable lawbreaker. I can't wait to see Akechi's face when he hears the news. Honestly, I just hope that people who see it get some courage from the news. There's still one thing that worries me, though. Do you mean how someone is using the metaverse for evil? It would be seriously unforgivable if someone was really doing that. We can think about that later. For now, let's just wait for Kaneshiro's change of heart. Very well. Nicely done, everyone. All we need to do now is let the results come rolling in. We did great today, though. Public opinion of us should skyrocket after this. How's the plan doing?
Nice.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Let's save.
Hey!
Making a record of your daily activities? I hope that comes in handy someday. Now let's go to bed.
Well then.
All we have to do is wait for them to have a change of heart. Tonight, you can take it easy.
That Kaneshiro truly was an evil stain on society. Same with Kamoshida, and Madarame too. They hurt and exploited others just to satisfy their desires. Still, there were people around them who noticed their terrible deeds, weren't there? I wonder why they turned a blind eye. Why doesn't anyone help?
I don't know. I mean, they probably want to.
But they don't have the courage? Humans are so weak. Humans. Hey, do you think I'll really be able to become a human when I touch the treasure? Some memories came back. I tried to force myself to forget, but I really may not be human.
Oh, come on. I'm sure you're human, Morgana.
Talk about a lukewarm response. Now that I think about it, I gotta be human. I am the core of the Phantom Thieves, after all.
Magician rank 5. Pickpocket. Chance to obtain an item when Joker performs a melee attack.
All right.
Come on. It's not good for you to stay up this late. Let's go to sleep.
But you're in my spot!
Our master wishes to speak with you. Heed his words.
You've defeated the repulsive fiend of gluttony this time. Well done. I am glad to see you have devoted yourself to your rehabilitation.
You are not worthy of such kind words, inmate. I suggest you treasure them.
Do you recall the whispers about that strange man?
The Black Mask.
Even a chicken could remember something that important. Don't sound so cocky about it.
This is about the cases of those people who shut down, is it not?
Indeed. I speak of another with powers similar to yours. If you are to complete your rehabilitation, you may encounter him eventually. Yet another thing for me to look forward to. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. It would be greatly troubling if you were to not strengthen your abilities.
Fool rank 6. High Arcana Burst. Increases the experience bonus granted by Arcana Burst.
All right.
It's time, inmate.
Return to your world.
Hello? It's me, Makoto. Were you sleeping?
No, I just got up, actually.
Thank goodness. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kaneshiro contacted me.
Kaneshiro?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well. And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
It's hard to say for sure yet.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kaneshiro mentioned?
I'm not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kaneshiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Thank you.
This humidity is overwhelming.
By the way, Kaneshiro's deadline is this weekend, isn't it? His change of heart draws near. The Phantom Thieves will be even more renowned than before when this goes public. It's gonna get busy.
True.
With the added attention, we may receive more requests on that message board. I think we should take care of all the cases we have now while we have the chance. Well, eventually. I think you may already know this, but I've been ordered by Principal Kopayakawa to look for the culprits. Is he onto us? We seem to be fine for now, but we can't let our guard down. I ask that you try not to stand out for a while. By the way, I usually spend my time in the student council room. If there is ever an emergency, feel free to come find me there. Well, it's a new week, and that means housekeeping. So, go around, do some stuff. And I'll figure out what we're gonna do today. You know? How about we spend time with Makoto today?
Hey,
I've yet to hear anything from Kaneshiro. All we can do now is wait until our time limit. Do you need something on the 3rd floor? Have you come to study in the library, perhaps? Actually, I came to see you.
do you have a minute?
It seems your studies have paid off. Have you been working hard? It seems I have enough knowledge to invite Makoto out. This may be a good opportunity to deepen my bond with her. There's something I want to ask you. If it doesn't get in the way of your studies, that is. Well, I'm all ears, Makoto.
Thank you very much.
Now then, let's find somewhere better to talk. The courtyard should do.
Hey, I have a question to ask you. Is that okay? Up until now, I've been the quintessential honor student. I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it. But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kaneshiro. Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough. Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all. All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded. I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
So what did you have in mind?
My first step will be to learn more about the other students, but I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
I mean, I suppose so.
I knew it. I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts. Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way, I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people usually go for fun?
How about the arcade?
I often hear people talking about going to the arcade. To be perfectly honest, I've never been to one myself. Do you think you could take me? I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
Well, sure, let's go.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going. So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected. Hey, over there! You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
You want to give it a try?
If it's okay with you, do you think you could teach me?
Sure.
I did it! No way!
Makoto's loud play is garnering quite a bit of attention. She seems to be too engrossed in the game to even notice, though.
Oh, so this is how it is.
Well, what'd you think?
Of course, that was just a game, but I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
That might just work.
Perhaps going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea. You know, it may only be a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time. Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
You still have much to learn, Makoto.
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
Well, I look forward to it.
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time. Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
I can sense a strong resolve from Makoto.
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the priestess persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
So Makoto is our priestess confidant. Shadow Calculus allows you to see skills and potential item drops on the analysis screen.
All right.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kamoshida, right?
Yes?
I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes. To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there. I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself. Well, it's getting late. Let's go home. See ya.
Ah, you're back.
Kaneshiro got rid of those photos, right? That's what he said. You think we can trust him? I doubt he'd lie if he really had a change of heart. Looks like we're in the clear then. We can't be sure of that just yet. You mean he might not have had a change of heart? No, I'm relatively certain he did. That is not the issue. Despite Kaneshiro's change, his organization remains intact. I can only hope they don't abscond with the photographs. You mean like run off with it? I guess that's possible. After all, loss of the leader does not necessarily spell out the demise of the group. That is merely common knowledge. But the opposite sometimes holds true as well. Some groups that lack a strong guiding hand will simply crumble. So this all depends on which way it goes, huh? Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. All we can do now is pray the pieces fall in our favor. Hopefully Kaneshiro's confession motivates the police to crack down on the Mafia. I would love nothing more than to see them defeated once and for all. That part will be up to Makoto's sis. That aside, we've done everything we can for the time being. All that remains now is to wait until the results become clear. Alright. Got a little more housekeeping to do tonight in Shinjuku. So let's head over there.
What would you like?
We need more mega fertilizer. And, one last thing. Chihaya.
Oh,
You're Amamiya-san from the other day, right? I remember you. You had a very abnormal destiny, as I recall. Please, take a seat. You want to purchase a holy stone, huh? For just 100,000 yen, you can change your fate. For that much, it better not only change your fate, but also give you incredible luck. If you end up buying one, we should go home and test it out. Well, what do you want to do? Well, we have the money for it, and plenty left over for other stuff in the coming days. So, let's go ahead. Thank you very much. Here you go. One holy stone. It's the smart thing to do, considering this is the only way to avoid misfortune. It's already charged with a happiness aura, so you'll feel the effects right away. Don't forget to recharge it with moonlight every 3 days. Please stop by again and let me know how your fate changed.
well then.
Goodbye. I should head home.
Ah, you're back.
I was just about to close up shop, but I forgot to turn the stove off. I guess you start forgetting things the older you get.
Hey,
Last time we went to that fortune teller, the chief won the lottery. I wonder what kind of luck we'll have this time around. It should be awesome, right? I mean, we paid 100,000 yen for this holy... Ow! What the heck? Hey, can't you keep this thing a little cleaner? I can't be comfortable with all this gravel at the bottom of the... Wait, Ren. I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey,
Do you mind looking over the shop while I...
for real?
The stone shattered! What's gotten into you?
Whoa!
This tastes salty. Hey, the holy stone is just salt. What's going on? Salt? Oh? Are you psychic or something? I was just about to head out and grab some salt for the shop. I'll be back in a bit. I think this is technically rock salt. I've seen the chief grinding some up before. Wait, in that case, maybe the holy stone is supposed to help you get better at cooking. Yeah, but rock salt doesn't normally go for 100,000 yen. I think we've been scammed. What? You're saying she scammed us out of 100,000 yen? We could have bought loads of fatty tuna with that money.
No way.
So that holy stone was really just a phony stone in the end. That fortune teller's name was Chihaya, right? She clearly has some kind of mystical power. But this is just unacceptable.
Hey,
We need to go and complain to her. It turns out the holy stone I bought from Chihaya was a fake. I should go talk to her and try to figure out her true intentions.
really?
Shogi? That's a grandpa-ass game to get into now. Nah, it's back in fashion. There's a lot of young shogi pros out there right now. I've been following Hifumi Togo. She's incredibly skilled for a high school student, not to mention pretty. She hasn't played much lately, though. I heard she practices alone in a church somewhere. She plays shogi in a church? I don't get it. It seems strange.
hey,
Did you hear what those two said? Shogi, huh?
right.
I had the same thought. Shogi strategies might be useful during battles in the metaverse.
Hi!
Quiet down. I'm changing my lesson for today. Instead of a regular class, we'll be reviewing last week's materials. I suggest you listen carefully. But don't think you can slack off, okay? I absolutely won't allow it. No slacking off.
What do you want to do?
Well, we're gonna read. Finish up Medjed Menace. Do you have virus protection? Introducing the latest software.
What are your thoughts? Oh!
They were like gentleman thieves targeting evil corporations, but now they're glory-seeking hackers. They're sort of like us Phantom Thieves in that nobody knows exactly who they are. That section on computer security was difficult, but I'm sure you gained some knowledge from it.
All right.
You got it.
This is why I hate rainy season.
Alright. It's raining today, so... First,
Let's do it.
let's save our game. Let's go study at the diner. Well, but first off...
What can I get you?
need another book. Tidying the Heart. A bestseller on cleaning. The author's proficiency is worth studying. Now we can study.
Nice. Oh!
And they have fruit tea. But we're getting coffee today.
Man.
All right.
Hey! Nice. Wanna head back?
Rain, huh?
You know, I've been curious. What's Kosei like? Is it filled with guys like Yusuke? I imagine there are a lot of different people there. Now that you mention it, I have one very interesting classmate. She is a female shogi player, and seemingly quite the skilled one at that. Are you talking about Hifumi Togo? I remember hearing she's a student at Kosei. They say she's the most beautiful shogi player around right now. Dude, that sounds too good to be true. Give me some more info. I do not know much about her. She's not the kind of person to let others close to her. It sounds like she only focuses on her shogi pursuits. After all, it said she is a lone genius. However, I have heard she is commonly seen at the church over in Kanda. For real? We gotta go! You'll probably get struck down by a bolt of lightning if you're going with that ulterior motive. That ain't it. This is for the Phantom Thieves. I mean, Choki's the kind of battle, right? She's gotta know all sorts of insane strategies and stuff. That is quite the stretch. Churches are supposed to be holy. Don't do this, Ryuji. Ugh, you guys are gonna pay for this one day. Ren, you go spy on her for me. Find out if she's really as cute as they say she is.
Let's ignore that idiot. Anyway, a shogi expert, huh? Striking an enemy with but a moment's inspiration, skillfully strategizing toward victory. Those might actually be good tactics to know for our work as the Phantom Thieves. They said she's at the church in Kanda, right? We should check it out when you have the time.
All right.
Alright. Kawakami's working tonight, so let's get these guys out of here.
Oh! Hi!
Hey!
Then I'll head over.
Kawakami seems happy that I requested her. Is it my imagination, or does she not look well?
I'll see you later then.
It's quite hot today.
Kanashiro's deadline is drawing near. We did all we could. I hope we can avoid problems now. Are you worried? Of course I am. Palaces, changing hearts. It's hard to tell what's reality anymore. Still, the only thing I can do now is believe.
Yep.
Oh yeah, today is Tanabata, the Star Festival. Not like that means I'll put up bamboo decorations and write my wish on a piece of paper, though. I'm not feeling it this year. Oh, but there's a traditional food associated with Tanabata, just as chocolate is to Valentine's Day.
How about you?
What's the traditional food of Tanabata? That would be somen.
That's correct.
Wow, I'm kind of surprised. You actually care about seasonal holidays and stuff? Originally, in China, they ate a baked good that we call sakube in Japanese to appease demons. Over time, that pronunciation went from sakube to sakumen to somen, a wholly different food.
Nice going!
All right.
Going with the theme of calming demons, somen on Tanabata is sometimes called demon guts. Go restore your strength with some seasonal food and get ready for your exams.
Oh yeah, it's almost finals time. They start on the 13th, right? There's less than a week left. Are you gonna be ready?
Alright. I think this will be a nice place to cut off the episode. So next time, we're gonna need to pop into the Velvet Room and get a persona, because we're hanging out with Makoto today. And we're gonna give some stern words to that fortune teller for scamming us out of 100,000 yen. So until next time, thanks for watching.